What's going on, guys? So we just got a really interesting development that could throw another huge wrench and potentially another offseason of trying to scout talent that's going to be a very, huge focal point of the New York Jets' success or failure moving forward. So the scouting combine is coming up here in a couple weeks, and we've already started getting reports that about 155 players are potentially ready to boycott and not participate in the event due to the fact that the NFL is opening up bubble protocols. So essentially, the way I understand it is they'll have certain sectioned off areas, and the players are only allowed to have access to one what they're calling support person. They won't have a full coaching staff at their disposal, trainers, nutritionists, whatever it is that they're going to need to get themselves ready. So again, that's about half of the participants. I think there's about 362, 364 players in all. Half of those are ready to be out right away. The other half, I guess, are willing to try to make it work. And then the big news is that the NFLPA is actually backing the players that are ready to boycott. So it's not just like a couple people, from the same college teams or anything like that. Talking 155 players. I think they mentioned 13 different agencies that essentially represent that mass group of people. And then, of course, again, they have the NFLPA that's backing them, who kind of has a long-standing history of not necessarily supporting the combine anyways. So, needless to say, we'll see what this means for us. There hasn't been like a list of any official players or anything like that yet. But, if you're cutting off half of the combine right then and there, I would have to imagine it's, of course, a lot of top tier players from the first couple rounds, as well as some pieces that'll be critical just to the New York Jets all across the board. So we're talking every position from essentially quarterback to special teams players. Again, not sure what it'll mean. We'll see what kind of updates that we get here in the future because it's cutting it pretty close. But it sounds like there might be a standoff. Either the NFL will have to figure out a way to avoid doing the bubble protocols, or we really might just end up losing half of our candidates. And I'm sure there's still going to be a way that teams will be able to get access to the players and try to do what they want to do. And of course, we still have the pro days and things like that. But the combine is really the huge thing that officially everybody kind of goes by when it comes to stats, from measurements like the arm length and height, weight of players to the medical checks and stuff like that. So pretty tough blow in the early stages of us getting ready for the combine event. But let me know what you guys think. Personally, it is what it is with COVID, but I do think there should be maybe find a better way to have the support that they're asking for in place, because it doesn't sound like there's any crazy ask in terms of the bubble environment itself. They just want to be able to have full access to any and everybody that'll help them, perform at their utmost and best at the time. So one support person isn't really going to cut it in what's arguably probably the most important position, most important participatory event that they'll be a part of. So either way, let me know what you guys' thoughts are, and I'll catch up with you again. Peace.